patient. And I dealt with him when he was bad, the flu.
Anybody second that? Show of hands, please. So, can we get on with that? And I'll put the second proposal on the table here, that the clerk gets quotes for the fireproofing or new curtains. Get the quotes for both, and then we can discuss that at a future stage. Yeah. Anybody second that? Yeah. Show your hands. Okay, so we're number 7. We're back on boiler servicing, but this time at the craft centre tea rooms. So the boiler needs servicing. The toilets, I'll seek an update on, and the door, I do believe, is fixed.
Yes.
Yeah. So Melanie, did you want to add anything about the toilets?
Yes. So I got told the toilets had been fixed, but then since I've had the lady from the tea rooms come back to me saying customers have been in saying the hand dryers aren't working. This is the men's toilet, sorry. The hand dryers aren't working. Both wash basins have spray water. As it's so fierce, it sprays all over people, and only cold water available. And for the female toilets, someone's asked if we could do something. The doors, as the paint is peeling off, and you can see daylight through them. So, sorry, I put the agenda out under the knowledge that I had, and this came after the agenda came out, so that's an update on those.
We have discussed these toilets before,
Oh yeah, I think we can have a look.
and I thought we were going to get a complete uplift, refurbish, whatever. Personally,
It could be water pressure with your spraying.
are these issues that I'm not that plumber minded, but can they be fixed easily?
The spray definitely can. I did speak to
It
my
must be a
husband.
washer on there.
Yeah.
I would say
Yeah.
it's going to be
Yeah.
a tap thing or a washer.
Yeah.
A washer or
Repair
something, isn't it?
replacement is quite
Yeah.
quick and easy, really.
My husband said it's a 2-minute job to sort the pressure out.
Cosmetically, can anybody say what they're like inside?
Not the men's, I'm sorry.
That's a trick question. Steve,
Well,
can you
on the
enlighten
ladies you
us?
can. You know, you can see through. I've been there. I've never even seen the toilets in the tea room, so I've no idea what.
Well, they're at the back, they're in the
Right,
car
okay.
park, they're a
Yeah,
little outhouse.
I've got to go in there at some point, probably
Yeah.
Thursday. So I haven't seen them, but I'll have a look.
Has anyone used them? I'm just a little concerned, like, if it's paint peeling off, why is paint showing halfway through?
It's on glass.
Ah.
It might be a plank door.
Rotting away. Dunno.
Like a
Can
tummy
we arrange for a
room.
full
Yeah.
inspection
I
of
think
these toilets?
the council should go and visit them. Then you know.
Yeah, the ladies, they're okay, but they're just old.
They're just old.
They're just old, I think. And then
Can you
find-
remember the door's wooden or?
I think they are. aren't
They are wooden.
Yeah. But I think they're just old, and they say they've never been probably updated or anything. There's no money spent on them, so, and they're outside. Elements in the winter. Down to imagine single brick, is it? I would imagine. So yeah.
Can I just ask, the hand dryer then, it's not working, but has that been repaired before and how recently? Because if somebody's repaired it recently and then somebody's reporting it's still not working, then we need to fetch them back, don't we?
Yeah, it did repair before. I went to myself and vice chair together. We've done everything, and the lady knows what we do. And so since then, obviously, we got into there's something wrong. So I will still speak to Steve myself again. This is when I spoke to him last time. And he said everything was done. And since then, I said that the seat wasn't working. I said, can you put some decent seats on? So he thought, the seat, basically.
Okay. So before we, sorry, Chair.
No, go on, you go.
Before we instruct Steve to do anything, we
No,
need
I'm
to
not
get.
instructing
right.
anything.
Yeah.
I'm basically saying, asking him, you told me you done this, right? And no doubt you have the invoice, I want to see whether it's been done or not. And they were done before myself, and while Caroline was vice chair, we both went to see it together. Okay, so let's have a look at it, the backups of the record.
Can I suggest that I'm happy to go with maybe Steve, and we have a proper inspection of these toilets, and we take photographs, and then we can backtrack the records to see what has been done,
Yep.
and then we can make a plan for going forward.
Yeah.
Because
It's all right, you can take your photograph, you can do whatever you want, no problem coming on. Well, all I'm asking now, I will check that everything myself, and you can let Steve take another 2 cars over the address, and check everything and come back to you.
Absolutely.
Thank you
I
very
think
much.
that.
No,
Are
don't worry
you
about
there on Thursday?
Well, I think I've contacted, I mean, I was going to come on this on compliance, but I spoke to Emily from the beauty rooms, and I'm waiting for her to phone me back with regards to when I can go and have a look at the beauty rooms.
Yeah.
And I thought, well, if I go up on Thursday, I've got to do Thursday this week because I'm away after that. But if I go up Thursday, the 2 rooms are open, I can get access to all of that. Christina was hopefully trying to find me the key for the back room so I can open up and go in there, and
Fair
also try and speak to the care people in there and get access to that.
Well, I'm
So
always in the tea rooms after yoga on the Thursday at
Thursday.
11 o'clock, so
11 o'clock, well,
that could work for a quick look
have we
out.
got anything on? Have we? Do we know about it? Or? Trying to think now.
Well, they're only open Thursday, Friday, Saturday, so
Right, yeah.
I'm sure we can sort something.
Yeah, so
But
I've
can
got
we-
Thursday.
Can we make
Yeah,
a, we'll make a proposal that I, another, I don't mind
Yeah.
how many of us go, but we would need a gentleman with us, for obvious
Mm-hmm.
reasons. That we take photographs, we backtrack through the records, we see the state of them, and then we come back with a future proposal.
Yeah.
Yeah. Everybody happy with that?
Yeah.
Anybody second that for me? A show of hands. Okay. Item 8, the cost of hire review. These are the rooms in the craft centre, not in here. So the rates for the month, per month for the craft centre, the tea rooms is currently 435 plus gas and water recharge. Room 1 is 375. Room 2 room 1 is the first room on the left as you go in. Anybody familiar with the layout of the building? Room 2 is 196. That's the beauty rooms. And this has been going up every year. The room at the back is currently vacant, and I think that needs to be stated. But the document, when it was hired, it was 550. And that was based on square footage, rateable value, blah, 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 etc. Now, we've all had sight of a detail of this square footage and information, and these are the prices that you're all now seeing. My concerns are, when I saw the numbers, are primarily that there's a significant anomaly with what the hire charge is for the beauty rooms. And what we need to consider is, yes, the square footage, the floor space, the cost, and also if we are going to go down a fixed price per square foot, what the implications of that would be on some of the other current hirers. Now, my mathematics plus the detail that we've shared between us is such that with the front room, we're about right in terms of square footage, £18 per square foot. That is correct. Should be about 350, but 375, the occupiers are happy with that. So we're about right. The back room at 550, that was what it was hired for, and the last occupant of that room was comfortable spending that amount of money. If you do the maths on the those figures, excuse me, just let me find my little responses. Just excuse me. Oh, here we go. Sorry, right at the back. If we keep the figure of £18 per square feet in our head here, I'll just reiterate, the back room is right, 550 was being paid. The front room is equally right, 375. But the £196 is seriously off kilter. It should be circa 425. However, that might be viewed as too great an increase. But I feel, on the basis of room size and the fact that there's a dual room facility and storage area in what we call the beauty rooms, it's very akin to the 375 room at the front in terms of what you've got.
Is room 2 the beauty rooms?
Yes.
What's the going rate, beauty room?
Can we keep the questions,
Sorry.
please? Thank you. I can ask that question, having prompted it, but I think 196 it was an anomaly in the maths, in the numbers. However, we also then get to the tea rooms, and if you did the square footage of the tea rooms, the rent increase would be circa £435, which they're paying now. Or I thought it was 600.
It's £100 per recharge, so altogether it's £635.
Right, £635 is what is paid. But that would increase to over £18,000.
1800.
1800, sorry,
Mm.
1800. A month, a month, sorry, God, I've been teaching maths all day, I do apologise. 1800. Now, I don't like anomalies in science or in maths, but I don't like unfairness for a service and a facility for the community. My concern is that the tea rooms provide a warm hub for people that want, they escape people, give them the opportunity to come out and sit and have a chat. We all go after yoga on a Thursday. But walkers, cyclists, other visitors that come in from the parish do take advantage of the hospitality you get there. Equally inside, there are local artists, crafts, memorabilia of Cheltenham on display, and in view of the prices, and I'll stick it to the prices. I mean, I would like to see the tea rooms get ring fenced at what she's paying now, 635, because I think that astronomical increase, A, could border on being illegal, and B, would destroy a local facility. And I feel quite strongly about that. But I'm just putting my views forward. Anybody else at the table like to say anything?
I think we've just got to look between whether it's a commercial venture or whether it's a community anchor, and that's actually a community anchor, isn't it really? So you've got to take that into consideration. It's not just a full commercial profit-making company.
No.
It's part of the community. So I totally agree with what you've said there about the keeping that.
Val, yeah.
Right.
Steve, any comment?
No, I totally agree with everything. You can look at it, can't you, from a business point of view of making money, and say, well, you could split that into a couple of units, get a lot more money, but you're taking away that community involvement, aren't you? You
Yeah.
know, if you turn it into a parcel hub or something like that, then the community don't go in there.
No.
And it's a lovely building to go in there, and it should be ring fenced.
I agree with everything, but are we doing it, is that legal for us to do that, then bring somebody else's rent right up, and keep somebody else's it where it is, just don't want to fall in any trap?
I've already looked into this, and because we're basing everything now on square footage, we are legally allowed to change it if we have got a case to say the reasoning why.
Yeah.
And our reasoning is for fairness across the same type of businesses or in that area, the square footage. We've looked at square footage from around the area, and we're coming on the lower end, £18 a square footage. I mean, I did send this out, but for the purpose for the full meeting, there was 18, 1939, 2602 and £20 per square foot that was located around the area. So we are the lower end. So legally we would be sound to change to whatever we seem fit on the basis of.
Yeah, no, I meant between two businesses in.
Yes,
bringing
because
the beauty up.
yeah.
But keeping the tea rooms the same.
Yes, because it's different type of.
We can use
Yeah,
that as the.
because
yeah,
councils
The
should
rationale
be.
behind
Yeah,
the
behind
it,
community
just that,
element. is-
Council should be providing with hubs and access to getting out of isolation, so it goes with the principle of councils.
Yes.
I don't know if you've done all the figures, Sue, on this, but it's just a point of interest really to highlight it, that obviously Melanie sent us that email, which was about 13,000 and something for the year for maintenance costs and utilities and everything. If we, bearing in mind that one of the rooms is vacant, so taking that out of the equation at the moment, if we didn't increase the beauty room, and we kept it at that price, and we kept everything else, as been said, 375, 635, what we bring in, then taking off that 13,000, which will fluctuate each year, that'd just leave us as like 1,300 quid over if we didn't increase the beauty rooms. If we did increase the beauty rooms, we're talking of like 3,500, you know, extra. And then if we get that back room sort of like, you know, filled in, then we're looking at 10 grand, you know. So we you know, the emphasis has got to be on getting the beauty room up to speed with the right pricing, and then hopefully trying to get that back room filled.
Also, I think we need to consider the fact that the beauty room in 2022-23 had £50,000 spent on a refurb. So if you're looking at £196 a month without utilities or maintenance on top, you're looking at over 21 years to make any type of profit, which we need to look at bringing some more income in somewhere, because our finances aren't the greatest for general reserves at the minute.
In past, what we done, we normally give this instruction to the professional, and they send us that rent we should be asking for. That rent been introduced to the person who's having the property, and then obviously some accept it, some say reduce it or increase it. That's what's been done. We didn't say 18 per foot, whatever. We just basically use the people, those who are, if you look at the file, they'll be all in file that previously have the rent according to that. I'm not saying we're 18 per foot, 20,000. We ask the professionals.
Yeah.
Sorry, I did go back through.
Yeah, I've got the
It's
copy.
been let here, and also this has come from chartered agents as well about the different square footage. I just personally, I wouldn't advise, as this was done in 25, repaying for any legal looking around. It's going to be in circa the same amount, so I would advise the council not to waste any more money going to
With an
redo
agent.
that.
No.
I've gone off that information.
The only reason I'm saying this one because it's been done. You know, in that sense, there's something new you're introducing.
because the
what I
finance
mean.
committee include that.
That-
Councillor.
Okay, anybody, can I just take a take on, anybody know at the table what an average beauty room costs to hire? Thank you.
My daughter has got a beauty room which is exceptionally small, and she pays £100 a week for that. It's very small.
Yeah.
Yeah, so my beauty rooms, I've had one in a village and one in a town centre, and they were both around the £450 a month mark.
So that's just about the going rate.
Yeah.
Because if
what
you
I've seen.
think,
Beauty rooms.
I think that's fair, it's just that there's a big increase to put them on in one go, isn't it?
Well, can I come to the proposals, in terms of what I'm seeking this committee to support? I would suggest, and I'll go by room number here, that the tea room stays as it is, ring fenced for 1 year.
Sorry, can I just make another point? I know that Lorraine's concerned about the big increase in the beauty rooms, but the fact is she's had it for quite a low cost for 2 years, really.
Yeah.
And she also could open every day of the week if she wanted to. Do you know what I mean? So a business is there if she wants it to earn more money if she wants to open longer hours.
Okay,
So
we'll hear the comment, but I don't want us to get into designing somebody's business for them either. But so my proposals are as follows. I'll try and get these rooms right. That the tea rooms at 635 remains, and it's ring fenced for 1 year. The back room that's currently vacant, that we advertise and get somebody in at 550, or we keep the rent at 550. Because it's a separate proposal about advertising it. That the front room remains at 375, and I would put on the table that the beauty rooms goes to 375, not the 425. It is an increase, but it's acknowledging a gesture against the crude maths of times £18 per square feet. And that's what I would propose.
That's fair.
Need a second.
I'll second that.
Can I have a show of hands for those prices? Thank you. And I'll put this proposal forward as well, that the clerk advertises the vacant room at the earliest opportunity.
yeah,
Second.
Yeah.
Show of hands, please. Thank you. And that we confirm the new rental arrangements, which those here have had sight of a proposed new licence document. Has everybody had chance to deliberate the old one and the new one? Any comments?
but the old one's like a 16th century legal document, isn't it? You know.
So, don't go there. Yes.
But can I just make a point on the new one as well? I haven't seen it anywhere in the new one, but do we need to put something in there about bringing your own electrical equipment in? It's got to be pat tested. Should that be in that agreement, or should that be in something else that we sign?
I can add that in, that's fine.
That's what it is.
Does each one have an inventory of what's in the room as well? Sort of sinks and...
So, apart from the sinks, we don't own anything. No, but it is in the agreement to have contents insurance, and just for the benefit of what I've heard from residents, a new clause about subletting in it as well.
And I think it's also, I mean, when you rent a property, you know, the Landlords Association are big now on photograph every inch of the room before the tenant goes in and then afterwards, so that, you know, oh, that scuff was, well, it was there when I came in, do you remember that? So a series of photographs that would be evidence of the state of condition and
sink or whatever.
Yeah.